Yeah, like, that demon that just came up, man. Like, guys like him are part of those secret councils, and what they do is, they get together in the dark, and they try to come up with a lot of left hand wicked shit to come out and fully take down Jake.
Right.
But what they don't realize is we dealing with a power that protects us.
Con.
And that's why in Ephesians, the 6th chapter, it says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but with
You got it?
spiritual wickedness. Go ahead.
Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Yep.
but against principalities,
Yep.
against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world.
The rulers of the darkness of this world. From the higher ups, the elites, all the bankers, the people that are even the puppets, man, because they're all in cahoots. And their whole goal is to make sure we fall. All right? To make sure they trap us in the net. To keep Jake from approaching their power, man, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
So they come together. They be confederate in the dark to set up you niggas and Hispanics. And they know that you hopeless. You don't put your trust in nothing but vanity. So they can get you on every side, man. But this is what we have to deal with. We got to fight against demons. Left-hand wickedness. All right, go ahead.
Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Yep.
but against principalities,
Yep.
against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Which are our enemies. Those are our enemies that we fight against. All right? Go ahead.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yep.
Wherefore-
And that's basically, in a nutshell, the witchcraft that these devils do in the dark, man. The sorceries, whatever demon that they pray to, which all ties back into the spiritual demon Satan. They ask for that power just to work with them, so they'll be able to appease the agenda that they've laid forth to further destroy you Negroes, Hispanics, and natives. All right?
Can I put a name on them right quick? That's your Illuminati.
Yep.
That's your Skull and Bones.
Yep.
That's your Masonic divisions and groups and rights and sects and all of that type of stuff. That's all of them. That's your little Lions
Secret
clubs and those
societies.
little secret clubs and all of that, man. And we know y'all got that secret council in, and it's all to try to keep us down or destroy us.
That's right.
We know about you.
That's right, man.
Ephesians 6 and 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the day of evil. Withstand in the evil day.
That you may withstand in the evil day. So put on that armor. What is the armor? It's talking about this word, man. And putting on the breastplate of faith. What you about to say, right? Go ahead.
Ephesians 6 and 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
That's why we constantly arm ourselves with this truth. That's why when a demon like that comes up, we see him off the bat.
Yep.
You come up here with them Masonic symbols on your hats, man. We already know what time this is, man. We already know what that's all about. You ain't gonna come up here and fool us.
By the way,
You ain't gonna
brothers,
come up here and try to perform sorcery on us, because we understand, according to the word of the Lord, there's no enchantment against Jacob.
right?
So you can't get us with that, man. We know what you do.
I want to say this right quick, bro. There was two of them.
There was
They
two
were
of them,
dressed
right?
similar, but that one wanted to make himself known.
Yep.
The other one went up the escalator and looked back. The other one, and then he just walked down the street. They
Yeah.
dressed real similar, different hats, but real similar.
Yeah. They was probably trying to send a message or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
They want because we getting on them today anyway, so they want to be letting on that, you know, they want us to know. That's why he came with all this gesturing. Where was everybody walking past right then? Why did he have a nice little gap of space and time to do whatever he wanted to do right then? Nobody come by and say shit to him.
Understand that scripture?
Ephesians 6 and 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Yeah, and having to do all to stand, man. And what do we have to do to remain standing? Endure.
Right.
Keep that breastplate of faith and armor of the Most High on you at all times, man. That's how you'll be able to endure through the affliction, the spiritual wickedness, you know? That's how you'll be able to endure through it all, man, until the end.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Ephesians 6 and 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness,
Yep,
and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
that's right. That's it. We're gonna switch gears now. You give me Deuteronomy 30 and 7, and you give me Lamentations 1 and 21. Because yeah, we getting on our enemies, and we letting you know who our true enemies are, but we also, there's a flip side to it. After everything is all said and done, we finna trade places with our enemies, man.
Right.
We finna switch positions on the planet Earth. So it's gonna be no longer where we have to watch our back and we have to be delivered from our enemies. Our enemies are gonna be more concerned with their well-being, their condition, how they're treated, their status in society on the planet Earth. All right, those things and those type of matters, they're going to be the ones that's going to be worried, because we're going to be the ones to switch positions with them. All the hell that they done put on us as a people since they rose up into power, since all the heathens then had us in the captivity, they gonna get the same daily dose of what they sold to us as a people.
That's right.
And we getting ready for that, man, and we can't wait for it, man. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
Now hold on, just to elaborate on it, because we know about the curses in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, where it gives you a list of all the curses that would be put on these people in the latter days, man. And that they will be suffering, they would be the lowest of the low, you know? And you would be able to tell who those people are, you know? Those same said curses that was placed on these people, that's what it's talking about in this particular script, in this verse. Go ahead.
Verse 7 again. Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
And we read who our enemies were in Psalms the 83rd chapter earlier.
Right.
All the heathens that are not, all the people that are not on this side.
That's
You're
right.
pretty much an enemy of Israel and an enemy of the Most High. All right, the Lord gonna put these curses that He has on His people currently. He's gonna take that off of them, lift it off, and place it upon you. And you ain't gonna be able to be proud anymore, man. You're not gonna be proud, like for instance.
Yeah, he got it. He get it.
Right.
Yep.
This is, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna happen to you. You know, you gonna go right into hardcore bondage, just like the nation of Israel went through. You know, you're gonna suffer
Right.
beatings and stripes.
That's right.
You know, you're gonna be getting pillaged. You're gonna be getting raped. Your woman gonna be getting raped. All that is gonna happen to you.
All that.
Everything that happened to us is gonna happen to you. The Lord's gonna turn it around, and it's gonna happen to you on an OD level. It's gonna be an overdosage of what you've done to us on you.
That's right.
You know?
If we can show that sign of all the other nations.
Yep.
Of all the other nations.
what's
Slide
gonna
a little straighter. But it's like,
That's what's gonna happen. The so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native man, he gonna be a king.
Keep holding it.
You know, he gonna be a man with a staff in his hand and a crown on his head. And all the other nations, the enemies that's spoken of in the Bible, they gonna be the ones that's gonna be bound. All right, we're gonna literally trade places.
That's right.
I know y'all saw that movie with Eddie Murphy. Trading places.
White man can't take it when he down either.
That's
It's
right,
pitiful.
man. And you ain't gonna be able to get your position back.
Never
That's
ever.
the difference. You'll never be able to get your position back once we switch places. All right?
Done deal.
It's a done deal. Because the kingdom of heaven is coming to the Israelites.
Right.
All right? The Negro man, the Hispanic, the Latino man, and the Native American and Seminole Indian man, it's going to be your turn to rule on the planet Earth.
That's right.
Righteousness.
That's right.
All right? Not like the so-called white man that got the whole entire world upside down. They got everything wicked. Everything is polluted. Everything is pretty much ruined. And the natural order of things is basically flip side.
He didn't want him to see it.
All right? We finna switch positions, man.
The leaders took it away.
And your penal codes and the laws that you uphold of the Constitution and all that, that you uphold it in the court systems, no, that's not gonna govern the entire world, man. The laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High is what's gonna govern the world.
That's
Right.
right.
All right? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 7.
And here come these demons.
And the Lord will put all these, and the Lord, my bad, let me turn this off.
Take your time, brother. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and upon all those that hate thee, which persecute thee.
We know our enemies hate us, man. We know our enemies hate us. So those same said people, they're going to taste of the curses that we went through as a people, man. We know you gooks hate us. We know you Israelites, you Arabs hate us. And the so-called white man, he's shown his hatred since he was fucking Cain. Yep. All right? It's no shadow, it's no shadow of a doubt that this devil hates us, man. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day.
And that's talking about in the kingdom, man. We gonna start keeping the commandments. We're gonna keep the laws perfectly, because that's what the Lord made a covenant with us about when He brought forth His second covenant with Yahweh Shah, right? Who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. And you got a devil over here being assigned to something. He don't know what the hell is going on, man. They just put him with a damn microphone, you know, and a sign in his hand, and he think he's out here
Telling
preaching.
somebody something.
But he don't know that he's an enemy, and the curses is gonna get put on him. You know, this devil have the nerve to come around telling people Jesus saves and to get right with the Lord. But this man is benefiting from his ancestors, the rape, robbery, murder that he done on the Lord's chosen people.
That's right.
The same people that you trying to preach Jesus to these people, but you enslaved, raped, and robbed the same people that who the world really called Jesus Christ come from.
Right.
You know? These people that you enslaved and you and robbed and raped from their holy land, the Lord Himself comes from. He's kin to those people, man, and He died for those people. But you want to come out here and preach? That's why the Lord said in Psalms, "What have you to do with my statutes?" You ain't got, these devils ain't got nothing to do with this, man. The Bible already condemns those people.
That's right.
That's why it says if Satan, his ministers be transformed into the ministers of light, that's a prime example, man. Satan got his ministers out here doing what he do. The Lord didn't send them. Those are heathens. This word is for Jacob.
That's right. That's it
Matter
on
of fact,
that.
yeah, that's it. Give me what you got.
Lamentations chapter 121. They have heard that I sighed. There is none to comfort me. All mine enemies have heard of my trouble.
All my enemies have heard of my trouble. And that goes for the tribes, man. These nations outside of these people, they know the hellhole we in, man. And they know exactly who we are, man. But for so long, they did business together to keep us from knowing exactly who we are, man.
That's right.
That's why they were Confederate from the beginning.
But we know now.
But everybody know now, man. Go ahead.
Lamentations 1:21. They have heard that I sighed. There is none to comfort me. All my enemies have heard of my trouble.
Yep.
They are glad that thou hast done it.
Yep.
Thou will bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me.
Read it again. Read that part again.
Lamentations 1:21. They have heard that I sighed. There is none to comfort me. All my enemies have heard of my trouble.
Yep.
They are glad that thou hast done it. Thou wilt bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me.
And they shall be like unto me. Meaning the trouble that I go through as an Israelite, my said enemies they're gonna be just like me. They're gonna go through the same affliction and troubles that I go through.
That's right.
That's what's gonna happen, man. So that's why we're saying we're gonna switch positions.
That's right.
You gonna catch hell and we gonna be in comfort. We gonna be in a comfort zone, man. All right? We ain't gonna have no worries. I'm pretty sure you devils that live in your rich neighborhoods, you live up in the hills, you're guarded, you know, you protected from the city, so you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. You know? But time is coming where all that is gonna cease. All right?
Y'all brothers be safe, man. I'm about to get on this plantation, man.
All right, man. All right, man. Shalom.
It would have been his
Go
eye.
ahead. Read it one more time.
I'm going to ask two or two guys. Left.
Yeah.
Lamentations 1:22. Let all their wickedness come before thee,
Yep.
and do unto them as thou hast done unto me for all of my transgressions.
Yeah, because for all of Israel's transgressions, we suffered the curses, man.
Right.
That's why the Lord said that, man. So us transgressing against the Heavenly Father and Him putting us in the position that we're in now, these devils, they're gonna get held accountable just like we got held accountable.
Right.
All right. Go ahead.
Lamentations 1:22. Let all their wickedness come before thee,
Yep.
and do unto them as thou hast done unto me for all of my transgressions.
Yep.
For my sighs are many, and my heart is faint.
That's right.
Tell.
Meaning, hey man, you know we didn't suffer a long time now for our transgressions. Now now it should bring the same hell that you brought on us, put it on these heathens that you don't delight
Oh,
in.
wait, that's right. My bad.
We know you don't love the heathens. You know? So lift up our burden and put it on our enemies now.
Right.
You know? So that's the reason why the Lord said, man, we gonna do unto you like you've done unto us, but we gonna do it double.
Right.
All right? That's what's gonna happen, man.
Double.
So we gonna switch positions, man. That seat that you sitting on, we gonna take that seat, man.
That's right.
All right? We gonna take that seat.
I got one.
And we're enemies. So we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Just like when we read in Sirach 12, never trust our enemy because he will want to take your seat, right? He want to take your position, right?
That's right.
Well, hey, we've been natural born enemies since the womb. So guess what, man? We coming for that seat, man. That's right. But it's going to take for Yahweh Shem Yahushua and his power for us to take it back. You know? And we understand that you're a violent man, and that's the only way you understand things. So that's how we're going to actually get our seat back. Through violence, man.